So it's day 4, but the day 2 of the London Pass, and today we would be going to Westminster Abbey and hop on and hop off bus. And if there is time and if you are not tired, then we'll probably do a few more attractions, but for now that's the plan. And after climbing those stairs, my leg pain was pretty bad, but it's better now. I'm all set to go today. Our first stop for the day was Westminster Abbey, which is a church and where many royal occasions take place. It is a place where many famous coronations, weddings and funerals were held. For example, coronation of King Charles III happened here, Prince William and Catherine Middleton's wedding happened here, and the funeral of Princess Diana also happened here. The building is mainly built in a geometric Gothic style and is also the final resting place of many famous scientists, actors, poets and more. Some of the famous figures buried here are Sir Isaac Newton, Charles Darwin, Charles Dickens, Rudyard Kipling, Stephen Hawking, and many more. There are many memorials here of prominent figures who are buried elsewhere. I witnessed the memorials of William Shakespeare, Jane Austen, William Wordsworth, and many more. Westminster Abbey is really a marvelous piece of architecture with lots and lots of history, and if you are a history buff like I am, I highly recommend a visit here. We then headed to Piccadilly Circus for a reservation that we had, but we came across this very beautiful and elegant cafe and decided to stop here and have some scones and coffee. The name of this place was Cafe Concerto, and guys, do not miss any chance to have scones with jam and clotted cream in UK because you won't get the same thing anywhere else. We then finally arrived at this elegant Indian restaurant called Masala Zone for our lunch, and I really loved how beautiful the interiors were done at this place. I mean, just look at those ceilings, the bar, the walls. For starters, we ordered these Angrezi cheese balls, and for our mains, we ordered the famous Gujarati undiyu along with some naan and some roti on the side. We also ordered some cocktails, and this one was a Bollywood martini and the red one was a Cosmo. After the very heavy lunch, we went on the second attraction of the day, which was the hop on hop off bus, and I will stop talking now and you guys should enjoy the views of London. After the bus ride, we arrived at our next stop, which was the Sky Garden. This is the newest attraction added to London's top attractions list, and it is free for all. Make sure to check their website for free entry timings before you visit. You don't need a London pass to get here, but you still need to book a free ticket. Because it was free for all, I felt that it was overly crowded and we left pretty quickly from here as we didn't enjoy it as much. However, it still offers some spectacular views of the city, and if you are in London and have some free time, I would recommend to visit it and experience it for yourself. Because we left early from Sky Garden, we had some time on our hand and we decided to visit the famous Leadenhall Market. If you are a Potterhead like me, then you can easily recognize this market from the first Harry Potter movie. This place is actually a very pleasant surprise because the entire market is surrounded by modern buildings, and when you enter here, it feels like you have stepped in a different era altogether. We visited a few shops here, had some coffee, had some pastries, and then we headed off to our next stop. Our last stop for the day was the speakeasy called Evans and Peel Detective Agency. This place had a Prohibition-era atmosphere with a discreet entry and a great cocktail menu. The menu was very creative, as you can see, as most of the drinks were named after the very famous bandits of the Prohibition era. We stayed here for some time and had some drinks and some snacks, and after that, we just decided to go home and rest because it was a really long day. Also, coming up in my next vlog is the 3 Michelin star restaurant by Gordon Ramsay and high tea experience at Langham. So, if you're interested in watching that, make sure you subscribe to my channel.